So I guess this is my first stream. Um, my name's Fathead, and I'm playing a little bit of Star Citizen right now. Might do a little bit of kopion hunting and maybe some bunkers. Not quite sure yet. It'll all see how long it takes and if the game will allow me to do whatever. But yeah, so here's what Star Citizen kind of looks like, and it's just a space game. It's kind of it's almost like Grand Theft Auto in space, and show you the major kick to it here in a second.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
A lot of ship, and that'll kind of explain the big draw to the game. Gotta find one that's here.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the Fort Please visit us again.
So we have a giant elevator right here. It's gonna bring up our ship. Over there's our freight elevators where we bring in cargo and store stuff, and it's an elevator kind of like this, but specifically for cargo and goods. This elevator's for vehicles and ships. My first stream, so my audio might be jacked. I'm trying to work on it, and I'll be able to tell after the stream. But as you can see, here's the big draw and appeal to the game. This is a Mercury Star Runner, and its influence as the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. It's a pretty decent ship, but it's not all that powerful. It's actually not the fastest, so it kind of defeats the whole Millennium Falcon aspect of it, but it's got its own little layouts, and on the inside it's got more aesthetics that make it more Millennium Falconish. We have turrets on the top and little guns on the front. It's also got missiles, and I actually have mine armed with bombs. Here's our little cargo hold. Star Citizen. So here's the ship, and here's a little cargo hold. This is an elevator that goes up, and most people just leave it down and climb the ladder because it's quicker. You have your component and engine room area. Yeah. And it's not open that way. There it is. There's a secret access there. Can't remember how to get to it. But a little bit of more secret access, and this kind of brings out the Millennium Falcon aspect of the ship. You can see under here it's meant to fight the Rancor and hide from boarding pirates, and or the security forces and stuff like that. And you have a little trapdoors everywhere in the ship. Leave out of here. This right here is the server room. This is like the true function of this ship. It's supposed to be a data running ship, so like kind of like a flying USB drive, and it's supposed to get its information sent to it from in here, but that data running portion isn't in the game yet, and it's kind of turned into a scanning room. But what you can do with this is, if I sit in here, I can look down right here. And it's not working. Oh, it's because the power's not on. There we go. There you go. And a little antenna piece comes up at the top. Right there. But we'll get out of here. And we'll go into... Here's the little turret areas. So as you have a bottom turret and a top turret, and each individual station you can kind of climb into, and now you're in a lower turret and you can move it around. And I would shoot, but my guns shoot actual bullets, and I'd have to have them reloaded, and that costs money. But just towards the bridge, and we have the habitation area, so like the little crew compartments for long missions. It's really meant for to bed log out, so you can kind of live in the ship. Because it's kind of a life simulator, Star Citizen is. But we have a little bathroom, little toilet. Yeah. Another little bathroom right here. Well, with the like built-in showers. So you can already kind of see the Millennium Falcon-esque aesthetics, but then you come in here and it kind of sets the whole thing. And this right here is actually a trap door that if I move a piece, and I don't remember which one it is, over to this little cup holder, it'll move this table out of the way. Little weapons racks. You got a little light switch. More weapons racks, and here's the cockpit right here. So, nothing too special. But it's actually, they're really fun. And once I get the ship that I'm going to use to go kopion hunting with loaded up, we will go flying. So kopion are kind of like a mix between like a coyote. It's like an alien coyote or wolf. They're kind of this verse's answer to the uh, GTA Cougar. I need a sniper rifle. All right.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
Oh, I meant to pull up the vehicle first. See, we have to. Well, actually, I wouldn't be able to pull out the vehicle anyways.
Please visit us again.
Sorry, I'm kind of still learning, so I'm trying to make sure that my stream is labeled, and I don't think it is. I don't know how to label it. There we go. Edit stream info. All right, there we go. So now, sorry about that. I had to make sure that all my information was set. But yeah, so here's what's called the Connie Phoenix, and it's actually kind of a luxury ship, but I'm using it because it has its own personal defense cannon, so kind of like a Sea Whiz on a Navy ship. And well, so here's the bridge. We have the captain's chair and the two gunners' chairs, co-pilot's chairs, and then we have a turret gunner's chairs. Airlock, we just came up, little storage areas. Behind door number 1, we have a little crew bunk area, or a little bunk area. Door number 2, same thing. And then you have what I like to call Air Force One of this game. It's very much set up the same way. At one point, this didn't open. Button for you. And we have a little hot tub. But if you put a table there, it kind of gives it the whole Air Force One aesthetic, I think. Then we have master bedroom. No. To the storage area, and this is a ship that's it's a parasite fighter, so it can have a guy fly in it and fly around and defend the ship. It works good in theory, but it doesn't really work too well in the game. Yeah, obviously it's got its own bar, its own TVs. We're gonna go pick up the vehicle that I'm gonna use inside of this. Normally I do fly in first person. I kind of like it from Arma, from servers on Arma, and but for a little aspect and show you what it is.
Thank you for visiting New Babbage, the proud home of microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative.
Kind of what she looks like. Now this is what's called a Constellation Phoenix, and now I actually do have to fly in first person though. We're only going right down here. going down to right here is the vehicle hangars. The Aero View hangars, which is the type of hangar that I was just in, don't like to spawn out vehicles. They like to send them down here, so. I need to be in the first person. Oh, around a hole.
Landing complete. Engines are off.
Alright. See, we have a pretty big windstorm going on in Microtech. This is where my home of residence is. So like where your all your main inventory is set basically. And I kind of like it because of views like that. I like the view here. I think it's really pretty. So I've kind of chosen to keep my guy stationed here. Oh, we have another vehicle here. Somebody obviously wrecked their Nursa. This is an ambulance.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the Please Visit Us.
Garage 12. All right. Oh. So this is the links. It's kind of like in the Futures Escalade essentially.
are all cleared to leave. Thanks for visiting. Hope you enjoyed your stay and safe travels.
But here's the links. It's I painted it. It's got a different paint than what normally comes on it. But I really like it because it's got its own drinks. It's not really a medical vehicle that you see consistently all the time. But I'm going to take it down here. Alrighty, so now we should have this all loaded up. See, this ship right here was designed off of Space Odyssey, I believe.
System off. Welcome to Aerospace Industries. Enjoy your ride. System check.
Got about the bridge on top. Little bit of lag right there.
Landing gear raised. Shields on.
So what I'm gonna do right here is just throw her on cruise control for a second. Just let her climb, and then give you guys a good perspective of going into space. And that right there is why I live in Microtech. Because truly, it is beautiful. And you can look down and actually see the dust clouds down, or the snow clouds down there. And this is the draw and the appeal to the game right here. You can see the clouds out in the distance. Those clouds will actually move. The game is absolutely beautiful. It truly is. I would never in my wildest of dreams have thought that I would ever be playing something this photorealistic. Well, no, that's done. That was out of cruise control. For a certain one. So we're gonna head over here and we're gonna go look for some kopion. We're gonna look for some dogs. We'll make it a little bit more difficult. See, we're actually starting to slow down because we're entering atmosphere. It's getting thicker and thicker, causing us to slow down more. mining outpost that we might go and loot up while we're waiting for it to be daytime. Big lag spike.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines on. System off. Welcome to
Leave that
Rocket
on.
Space Industries. Enjoy your ride. System check.
See, if we leave that on, I have a personal defense cam in case somebody comes into us. Whatever the issue may be. So we're gonna put a ramp up, or elevator. Get a little face white. We're gonna go over and check and see if there's any loot in these places. Sometimes there is. Sometimes it'll actually be pretty decent loot too. Airlock them in. Doesn't appear to be any loot in here. I think the other building might have been bugged. Because the game just came out of free flies, and whenever free flies happen, it's just like a massive stress on the servers. Which it's used as a server stress because the game's still in alpha. Loot boxes are seen in here. Ah. Okay. I don't need any of that. The loot game is kind of like fishing. Sometimes you get fish, sometimes you don't. And it's looking like I'm not eating tonight. I know there's some more buildings around here somewhere. Yeah, there's another building. Nothing. Nothing for sale that I need. That's a commodity shop, so this place actually used to sell gold, and then I would take the gold from here and then run it to Microtech, which is the planet I live on, and then that would get me money. However, we have a cargo update and it changed the mechanics, so that wasn't viable anymore. Just kind of waiting for daytime, and
Engines on. Take off.
I kind of need the daylight in order to see the ground differences. need tundra kopion. A little bit of granite.
Lab clear, ready to proceed.
They're going to be near these guys because these are boreal quasi-grazers, and these are what the kopion eat. They're forest kopion. So I have no clue. I don't remember what a Maroc is. So I'm on a planet, like a ice planet, and I'm kind of trying to check out what this is. It's a marker, but it doesn't mark anything. I guess that's not the Maroc location. But I'm looking for a tundra kopion. They should be near these guys. Around, I should be able to find some around these guys. I found forest kopion over there. This should get a lot easier here pretty soon because Sun is coming up. Honestly, I think they're going to be more. Oh, I found some boreal grazers. They're going to be more over here. Stuttering's pretty bad over here. I don't know if that's game or. Grazers. Alrighty, off we go kill some kopions. These are only the forest ones, so they're not really what I'm after. But as part of the Microtech game services, we got to keep the population down. Gun out. Know that they're over here somewhere. They're over here somewhere. Just gotta kind of hunt them down. I don't think they went in this far. See how kind of cold it is out here. My guy's armor's freezing. I think the kopion despawned once by the time I got over there. Because they weren't even. Normally, you can hear them like hooting and wailing and making a bunch of noises from like a couple 150 yards or so. We weren't able to that time. I walked for a good 500 meters. We will find them. Oh, don't you worry about it. We will find them completely. See, part of my job is microtech fishing game, and right now, kopion are a little overpopulated.
Systems off.
See, there they are.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Internal lock. System check.
They're in this little clearing. I don't think I hit him. Alright, I have to not do this from the ship. Ooh.
Landing gear raised.
Almost made a boo-boo.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines are off.
Yeah, now we're about to see why. And just go ahead and give me your horn, fool. Alright, let's go get some more. Oh, he still got me. Well, I have a mouse tool for that. This is my med gun. I don't want to go too deep into the woods. I know there was another one over here, but he kind of got blown a ways over there, I think. So, gonna head on back. We got 3 kopion horns so far. Not too great of a little haul, but not too horrible either. See, look how beautiful that is. Oh, here. You guys can see it. This truly is kind of looks like outside right my house right now. Well, minus the like picturesque mountains in the background. But we gotta we're gonna go ahead and dump our little kopion horns into our inventory. My guy has rum and coke for the road. So I guess I should tell you guys his name. So his name's Sloan Mosby. And it comes from 2 different guys. The first one is a guy named Sloan from Star Trek. He was the leader of their like underground intelligence agency. And then the second guy is Mosby from John Singleton Mosby, who was the Gray Ghost during the American Civil War. And yeah, so, but my guy has a backstory. He's originally from Crusader, which is a kind of like the Bespin mining or the Bespin mining facility on Star Wars. And he grew up like normal upbringing there, and then he joined the military and become a dropship pilot, and had a pretty bad flight incident and got in some trouble. Then became a pirate, and now he just works as a kind of a petty thug. He's not out to like try to kill people or take people's stuff through force. It's more opportunistic theft and maybe a little bit of weaseling, or you don't leave your car doors unlocked around them type of mentality. little bit of freeze and a little bit of stuttering. I don't know if that's my internet or if that's the game right now. Probably a little bit of both. What we're gonna do now, we're actually gonna go visit Sloane's home planet here. Let you guys check out what it looks like. Oh, a little bit too far. So Crusader is a gas giant. It's just a more oxygen-rich gas giant. It's also the shipyard to Star Citizen, so they build all the bigger ships and all of the all the bigger ships, all the capital ships and carriers and battleships and stuff like that get built out of Crusader. It's kind of the Newport News shipbuilding of this world. We're gonna do kind of a. I think we're gonna do kind of a more of a tour of Star Citizen right now. Allow people to. I have a bunch of friends and family who are kind of newer to the verse and haven't really seen it very much. So, yeah, it's I really like this game, and I really think it's a truly beautiful game. Truly. It has its bugs and it has its detractors, but in the end, it's just so beautiful. I mean, just look at the little struts on the cockpit here. I mean, you have little tiny holes etched in, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So we're 1 gigameter out, which is like a million meters, I believe. This is Crusader. Just give you an outside view. We're just kind of drifting right now, but this is what Crusader looks like. It's pretty stunning in its own right. But we're gonna fly into the city of the clouds. Crusader's really big, so my jump around it's really big. See, all these little platforms are all floating. Here's the city. We're gonna fly over it in order to get to the airfield over here. Spaceport. Some people behind us. Right now, if we were sitting down there, we could actually see ourselves flying over this area right here. We have another here. It's another constellation. gears to just be sitting there. We have a guy lifting off right here, though. That's an Intrepid, maybe. Gone, it looks like. Where I could get a track on it. We have a 890 jump over there. Try and land.
Docking request initiated. Docking unavailable. Landing gear deployed.
Alright, so we're going to land in here. Once we get landed, take you around. My guy can show you his hometown here. See, the thing about people from Crusaders, they're all about flying. Like ships that handle. They like ships that handle like airplanes and fighter jets. Fast, straight line aircraft type of ships is what they build. But here it is, like in a little bit cleaner environment. Now we're gonna go over to just check out Orison City. So here's the ASOP terminals. So since I don't live here, there's a high chance I'll have to, if I wanted to fly a different ship, I'd have to come over here and use this in order to pull it out. So this happens sometimes, like a lot.
Your party is waiting for you in the main concourse.
These were most likely all AI that somebody managed to get to kill themselves, or the server's been on long enough that they've basically starved to death. And the reason they're naked is because somebody will come and steal their stuff. Here's a rental ship. Little kiosk. So I can show you that. Little Aurora. Truck. Little hover bike. This is a Cutter Scout. This was actually my first ship, and I have like a special place in my heart for them. They're little, not too powerful ships. They're not really good for anything but transport, and it's a starter ship, but I kind of love them. Then I also like this one because I turned these into little airliners. It's a pickup truck. You can't really tell right here because the texture is messed up, but there's a ramp that sits back here that you can drive vehicles onto. We have well, starter light freight ship, Mustang. Not a big fan of them. C8 Pisces is pretty much your standard ambulance ship. You have another C8. It's just the cargo version of that ambulance. Little starter courier ship. Another Arrow. Aurora. Another Aurora. Another Aurora. Little truck, which these textures are messed up on this. Obviously, it's not as important as the in-game textures they're trying to focus on. And then the same thing with this one. This is a truck also. But that right there is an actual player. He's going to try and land this ship, and it's probably going to take him 15 minutes. I can't. I was going to try and pull out my binoculars, but it won't let me. It's actually fairly difficult to dock in this game if you don't have a bearing on which side of you're supposed to be on and it wants you on and where your actual dock is. So like this guy, he isn't doing too bad. Maybe. See that ship over there? That is a Polaris. It's it's kind of the submarine of the verse. It's a fleet capital ship, and we don't have all the capital ships in game yet. So because of that, we have to, it's not the most powerful in the game right now. That's the Idris, which, hey, there's another player over there. That is a Valkyrie, I think. Or an Asgard, maybe. It's the same family of ships. But this is why this game's beautiful. I mean, you can see guy over here is like truly struggling in order to get something done. But the fact that you can actually see this, and that guy's probably a kilometer and a half away, probably. Oop, I am so sorry for that. I just yanked my microphone. But I mean, truly the game's beauty. We have what looks to be a Guardian. Yeah, that's a Guardian. It's absolutely stunning. This guy, I'm like rooting for this guy. Oh, he just got. He's trying. I'm really rooting for this guy though. Well, we'll come back, and if he's still there, we'll make fun of him. See, here's the security guys. Oh, girls, what's up there, Haiti? Hey, what's up, Bebes? She's one of the those Israeli security forces. Neat.
The next shuttle is
No, don't close. Oh, you. I missed the shuttle.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
How's it going, buddy? Yeah, this is Orison. This is the city in the clouds.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please
That's
report
the
to the
Twitch armor that she's wearing. Probably a dude.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
But you can see the cherry blossoms, how pretty these all are. Oh, it's the tram. So over there is the medical center. Over there is the car dealership. Here's the hotel, which is basically the Habs, where people, like, when they spawn in, where their apartment is. It's just a trade facility. fireplace up here.
Hello.
Going with a chicken wham. Music's horribly loud. That guy is definitely going to be filing for a workman's comp claim for hearing loss. So over there is the spaceport that we came from. There's my ship, little tag over there. Little clothing store. Might do some clothing shopping. And you do need clothing for my crew. But it'll depend on how ridiculous they look. No, I don't think I'll be getting these.
A friend of mine was telling me they got stopped by the advocacy the other day for no reason. One woman of their flight, the next they're stopped and scanned. There's parties. It's incredible.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Hey there.
The next
So we
shuttle
have-
is approaching the station.
Hi.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Oh. I guess we can show you the bar. There's a big bar on the top of this
Another
building.
shuttle will launch.
Alright, so here we have the roof. It's not where I wanted to go. I don't believe. Yeah, it's not where I wanted to go. There is a bar on one of these floors. I believe I'm on the wrong floor. Well, I got that place and locale completely wrong. I think somebody just exploded. Oh, there's an Idris. From here, we're going to go over to
Providing connections to all major platforms. Crusader Industries.
the next. It's kind of the industrial platform. This one's kind of like the administrative platform where you're going to have like commodities trading and the health and your beds and maybe a dealership. We're going to go over to the actual like commercial side of Orison. And then you can see kind of what Orison is
Approaching the station.
truly dedicated to. I believe it's the right place, right? Yep.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
You can see his little binoculars right there I was trying to pull out, but because it's what's called an armistice zone, which means we can't shoot at each other, which means the little, if you see on the top left of my screen, there's a little eye with a little circle with a slash through it next to it. The eye is saying that I'm being watched by the security forces, so if I commit a crime, I'm going to get in trouble for it. And a little circle with a slash means that I can't draw my weapon. And I guess it obviously reads that binoculars is a part of weaponry, so.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
So here's kind of the industrial slash commercial platform. Over here you got A little Crusader gift shop. We'll go check this out. You know, typical shirts. Oh, I don't have this one. I have to get this. Alright. So they got some candies. Buy the plushie yet? No. No plushies yet. So this right is just Crusader hats and things like this. They used to have a giant display of whales, and I guess they're not doing whales anymore. They are doing... Oh, they're not selling these. Not fair, CIG. But we're also going to go over and check out the stores. So down here is Cousin Crow's. This is your ship dealer, or ship parts dealer. So it's kind of like a hot rod shop for ships. You can see they're like, they like upgrading ships. That guy's clearly not applying to OSHA guidelines. Dude, you need to put a safety harness on. You are going to fall and kill yourself. That is ridiculously high. And then working on some engines over here. This is the shop, and this is where you buy like ship components. Little power plants and guns for the ships, and really big guns for the ships. So, that's not the right way out.
To all system level managers to please be sure to get their full inventory checks in by the end of the week.
Okay, and here over here is our, this is the Kovalex company, and they have like, you know, like mining gear, a little bit of like light adventure gear, some clothes, like work pants. See, that's how you kind of look if you dress with their stuff. Here's another set of like light worker equipment. More shirts and pants and little chest rigs for the guys. That's, oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh, there's another place I forgot about, but I think it's over. It's gonna be over here. This is like a little, their version of a military surplus store. they have like some flight suits and their like clothing and which getting these because they will be. It's not just a female outfit. And it'll be good for my crew. I have a blue 890 that I'm trying to fill up. I accidentally went into the no, it won't let me bind.
Worried about being cooped up in a ship now.
Alright. Shoe shopping out of the way here. Little backpacks right there. See, these backpacks right here go on this guy's back, but for some reason they have the white one on. But that's their little, their surplus store. How's it going, homie?
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Oh, we need to go to the space station. Spaceport.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You look like a Roblox or a Minecraft version of Bumblebee from Transformers.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
The shuttle is approaching the station.
Yeah, this is Orison. It's kind of, it's beautiful in its own little ways. But my guy is kind of like, about it because he grew up here. And he don't want to be an oxygen farmer or work in the shipyards. He's got ambitions to see the stars.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. The next shuttle is approaching the station.
This guy does look like a Transformers, though.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. New visitors to
Did he ever park the Polaris?
they are experiencing a mild sense of shivering as they acclimate to the station.
Something just fell.
Stay hydrated and take plenty of rest breaks. If symptoms persist, please contact a medical professional for additional assistance.
Well, I'm guessing he either parked it or gave up.
Ready to shift your perspective from the ordinary to the extraordinary.
So,
Ready to reset.
Hey there.
hey, what's up, buddy? Let's get us a new ship to fly.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's find us a nice, fast little ship here.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit.
Alrighty.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. I'm sorry. That vehicle is currently impounded. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Okay, so what I gotta do now
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
is move that ship to storage.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
So a little bit of Star Citizen just happened, obviously.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle
The game
has been moved
is
to our storage facility.
beautiful, but it's still an alpha, and stuff like this happens every now and then.
Goodbye.
And you just kind of either get over it, or you get mad about it and write reports on posts and oh, they can't get the elevators right and all that. And it's a very, very complex game, and they're all trying to make every system work, and it just isn't. It isn't always feasible.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And this all happened because I had the ship out on the pad and I didn't
Welcome
store the
to
ship.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
It's just part of the game.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
So we're gonna deal with this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait, maybe we will. Well, we'll deal with this another way. This here is a Freelancer Max. This is the ship that I wanted to turn into a convenience store. So that's what has to happen sometimes. I had to destroy the ship so that the entity would die. Um, so yeah, it kind of sucks. You have to destroy your own ship sometimes. Sometimes to just because they're not useless anymore, and then sometimes because they go beyond being useless and get in the way of a hindrance. So I don't know. It should all be fixed now that I send
Welcome to the ASOP
this ship
vehicle
down.
retrieval system.
That was the Misk Freelancer.
Your vehicle has
Freelancer
been moved
Max.
to our storage facility. Please
But,
visit
yep, see, it all disappeared now. Alright, so that's down there. Let's try and get my
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
little
system.
space beamer.
Your vehicle has been please visit us.
Alright, just had to update my stream info a little bit. So this is the space beamer. This was my actual first in-game purchase. It's not too bad. It's got its own little tiny weaponry, and these guns are pretty much controlled by the co-pilot, which is the passenger. Again, you'll kind of see it. It's clearly got its, like, you know, sports car inspired taillight design, and see, and this is the 85X as it's, you can see it's pretty much a little sports car that flies. It kind of reminds me of the Bentley off of Elysium, the little Bentley spacecraft that they shot down off of Elysium. But it's fairly fast for what it is. And I think we're gonna leave Orison. And then head for Area 18, and then we'll call it there for the night after we check that out.
Contact. Landing gear raised. Shield system connected.
Alright, so we made it out of, well, we're still in atmosphere, but we've made it to a point where we can safely quantum travel. Head for ArcCorp, which is the planet that Area 18 is on.
Quantum drive activated.
Area 18 is essentially like Coruscant from Star Wars. It's a giant city planet. I'm just going to take a quick little break off my mic for about 2 minutes. Alrighty, and I'm back. So, oh, fairly good timing.
Quantum drive deactivated.
So this is Area 18, or ArcCorp, which you can see it's just a giant city.
Quantum drive activated.
Okay, so this right here is Area 18. Okay, and just because we're in a light fighter, like I always do, I'm gonna give
Warning.
a little
Warning. Warning.
flyby. Then the pitch straight up. And that's because right over there is the terminal, and if there just happens to be somebody standing over there, they'd be able to see that. It's all about entertaining the people. All about entertaining the people. Oh,
Thank you. And please
we
visit
get a
again.
fly in.
Warning. Warning.
Oh, she's a little wonky. She's a little bit smaller than when I'm used to flying, so she's a little bit more nimble.
Landing gear deployed. Shield system active.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines inactive. Core system deactivated.
I still think it's one of the best ship designs in the game. And it is truly beautiful. The wheels don't work though. I tried to land it and I exploded. I tried to land it like an airplane and exploded. So we're going up to Riker Memorial, which is the equivalent of like JFK or LaGuardia. Because this is supposed to be like a mix of like Tokyo and New York City.
Thank you for visiting Arcorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous.
What's up there, buddy? You stay safe out there.
Connected.
get on the subway. This one doesn't have naked guys that poop on it yet. Eventually, evacuating bowels will be in the game, which will be pretty interesting. Which I think it's going to be a system that if like you don't go, you'll go on yourself, and it'll lower your like reputation with like the townsfolk if they see you because you're clearly uncivilized and can't use a toilet. So you can see the Tokyo influences, but still the whole
Now arriving.
New York vibe is still there. That's the AC quantum drives, lady. So we have the equivalent. So we have the equivalent of Times Square, or I think it's kind of a London slash Tokyo slash New York thing. We have the hospital right here. You can go in the hospital, show you what the hospital looks like. I'll show you the whole process for that. Gotta go in here. I gotta register in. Floor 6, room 6. Now if I was... Floor 6, room 6. Actually, we'll do it, because we need the drink, and we'll just show that the whole healing process works. So we go in here, we got our room. And then we got a med bed. Like, if I was injured, I would use this and I would have to go through actual medical care, and it's going to tell me I don't have anything wrong. If I did, there'd be like a little red mark and I could put stuff on there. Right now, I'm kind of just giving myself an IV and an injection of food. Just because I'm being lazy and don't want to go playing in the inventory. Now we're going to go back down to the lobby. Alright, we're gonna head back to Riker Memorial. Oh, we didn't even go see anything. We just went to the hospital. Oh. I'm sorry. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Hey, there's that guy. You stay safe, buddy. Be the change you want to see in your community. So up here we have a store up there, which is Center Mass, which they sell like guns for ships and guns. Here is just a normal newsstand. We can't really do anything in that just yet. Got some food. Oh, they got hot dogs.
Hey.
My guy doesn't eat pork either. They don't have pizza in the game yet, though. And no more noodles. Here's the ship dealer that I probably... It doesn't appear that I'm going to be able to get into. The AI's rough. The game's in a rough state after a free fly. Here is the... like ship components and like... It's basically the auto parts store of the game. Go in there and check that out though. We can't check out the ships. Which there's only one ship in there. It's an Anvil Hawk, and it's kind of in my personal opinion. There's a lot of people that really like it. To me, it's just I don't like it. Oh, here's like the auto parts store. You come over here and you can see it's got like, you know, ship components and chairs and paints, stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much Area 18. It isn't too much. Oh, I forgot a place. Well, we gotta go over this way probably. It's the easiest way. Got some more food. Here's a food court. These guys are selling some burritos, some drinks. Going to Star Citizen Bar. Well, actually, we'll come back to this. So, the other part is the clothing store. We can go check out their clothing.
Hey.
Clothing store and the gun store. So here's the clothing store. We got different hats. We got some Star Trek clothes. I'm gonna get a couple of these. When you got boots. Wait. And get me a bunch of pants for my crew uniforms, which is what I just picked up. We got some sweaters from my crew. See, I'm gonna use clearly that one for the captain, this one for my engineer, and then this one for my normal crew. Well, my engineer and pilot, and then my gunners and extra crew. Casual. Here we go. We're gonna go into a gun store in New York City, London, or Tokyo mixed together. Go figure. You can see we got some little submachine gun and a shotgun and a shotgun. Another shotgun. Submachine gun, little rifle. Another little rifle. Different types of submachine guns right there. Over there, a little pistol wall. Oh. I think I'm going to pick up a few of these for a buddy that I play with. Which, you guys should eventually meet him. He's pretty cool. He's been playing the game for a while and really likes the game. Here's some suits. I don't really need any of this stuff. But we can go look and see what backpacks they have. Nope. Nothing I want. So, I think now the only thing to do is end the stream by taking my guy over to the bar and letting him have a nice rum and coke. I don't drink, but my guy does. I gotta remember where it is. I think it goes over here. Yep, food court. Alright. Looks like quality guests. A little bit of a more lively attitude. Alright, let's go get us a... Here, you get us a drink. Now here's the cool thing. I just ordered this rum and coke. There he goes. I guess he had to, like, you know, process and how to make the drink. But you see, he picks up a glass, throwing some ice cubes in. In goes the rum. Here we go, here's the cola. Oh, didn't show the thing for whatever reason. Oh, that was jank. Go get us another one. Oh, you know what? What the hell is going on with you, buddy? I don't play like that, dude.
Hey. Hi. How's it going?
Alright. So, what we're gonna do...
I'm thinking about going on one of those Starliner cruises. I'm a little worried about being cooped up in a ship that long, but I hear the vistas are stunning.
Interesting.
So we got our drink. We might be finding us some nice company. Got some people trickulating in. Got blue-haired lady. I don't know about that one. But we're gonna go find us a seat. Oh look, they even left us a free beer. We're gonna sit here. And well, I think that's a good place to call it for the night. I'm gonna do the tours of Microtech and Lorville on the next stream. And then we'll get into Pyro and Nyx. And then we'll get into doing some like full-on missions. But we're still gonna throw in a little mission every little stream, but right now it's just a little bit more exploring than it is anything else. But alright, well thank you guys for being here, and just remember, you might not know it and it might not seem like it, but God loves you. So with that, have a great evening.